Hello people of the internet, I'm the Plan, and welcome to the newest series in my kind of little mini collection of series. It's the Kilmac League, and well, we've got a few good matchups on hand, because this is how it's going to work, right? I think I say this later in the video, but this is before I record the clip and realize I can actually do it here. But yeah, okay, so here's how it's going to work. There's 9 teams. You're going to see what the 9 teams are as we go on. The one team I don't show in this week is Kent FC because they get a bye, because obviously every team is going to have a bye 1 week. They play each other twice, home and away, and the final order will determine what happens in the knockout stage. Okay, so the top 8 teams, so only one team, the bottom team, will not advance to the knockout round. And yeah, that's basically how it's going to work. I might change it up. I might give like the knockout team a chance, like, you know, put 9th and 8th together in a preliminary match and then send the winner of that to the quarterfinals. But yeah. Okay, so aside from that, yeah, so it's going to be fun. I'm going to do one match where I'm like pretending it's live, and then the rest of them are going to be like highlights, like I did with the Mad Legends tournament. And I'm still going to do that, by the way. Don't worry, I'm not forgetting about that. Liars SK is also still going on, but I like doing this too. They're quick to make, you know, they're easy enough, and yeah. So that's enough for me. I hope you enjoy the video. Well, lads, let me tell you, I am very excited to be introducing the Kilmac League now. The first live match, Greenway Rovers against Kilmac Thomas AFC, live from the Greenway, possibly my favourite stadium in the whole league. I just love, you know, little stadium atmosphere, lovely 5,000 seater, and well, we should be looking forward to a very entertaining half of football, or a very entertaining full game anyway. But yes, an explosive start I think will determine this game. Whoever starts off the better of the two sides could probably go on to run riot and possibly win the game by 2 or more goals. So anyway, here we are, and here are the teams. So as you can see, Greenway Rovers lining up with Drew and 3 centre backs. You've got Ket, Power and Carney, and then you've got Solid Snake, Kablibnob and Global Gabgalab lining up in midfield, as well as 2 others where I didn't catch the names of, but Sean Power on his own front. Anyway, this is a killer lineup. Their centre back and right back have been swapped for this game, possibly an experiment. Kilmac Thomas AFC confident that they can go on to win this game. We will see how confident they will be by the end of the game, because it's kick-off now. Oh yeah, ignore those, just for a second, ignore those things up the top right. This is the first game I've actually played using online, so yeah, I forgot to turn off those. Anyway, yeah, so yeah, here we go anyway. And Paul Allen then anyway. Forward to Patrick Morrissey. Morrissey trying to ball over the top. This is convincing from Gahan, and Gahan tries a shot and it flashes across the face of goal. Very, very lucky for Greenway Rovers that they are still level in this match. As you can see here, it's a fantastic ball forward from Morrissey there, finding Gahan, and Gahan tries a shot. He's very unlucky not to hit the back of the net with that one. So Greenway Rovers been let off lightly. Knob, who won't give possession, but he does give to Sean Power, and Power tries a pass here, cut out. Globgo Gabgalab looking to play the ball in. He's inside the box now. This could be a dangerous run here, and the ball is out for a corner. Very unlucky Greenway Rovers not to get at least a shot off after that, but it is a corner for them. So anyway, the corner's played in, and it's almost in, and it's a shot here, and it's broken up. The header is now towards the goal, but it's saved by Ravadas Mikhailauskas, the goalkeeper for Kilmac. Also, yeah, if you're watching this, Ravadas, I hope I'm pronouncing your second name right. Gahan now looking to give it to Owen Power. Power now driving forward. He's got Patrick Morrissey. Morrissey is offside, needs to get back. Anyway, it's a ball out to Aaron Gahan. Gahan, you could try cutting side here. He's dangerous position, and he's trying to pass it off. He's passing it off here, and Corbett tries a shot. It's blocked, and the ball is still in the penalty area. And here's Liam Fennell now. He's going to try and shoot, and it's a save by Grew. What a fantastic save by Grew to keep Greenway Rovers now looking very under pressure. Kilmac attacking every single time with a lot of pace and a lot of conviction. Shooting has been good. They just need to finish better. So anyway, yeah. Grew obviously keeping Greenway Rovers in it a lot very early on. So here we go. We've got a ball out as far as Jordan Curry, and that's going to end the half actually. 0-0. It's been a very close half. However, Kilmac Thomas AFC will feel that they should be in front after what was a very convincing first half display. Greenway Rovers having their share of chances too, but Kilmac Thomas being by far the more efficient team in attack. Kicked out. Here's Mark Allen giving it forward. Darren Gatton. Gatton can try a shot here, and he's giving it forward to Patrick Morrissey. Morrissey driving into the penalty area. He's looking. He can cut inside here. Patrick Morrissey. He's gonna shoot, and it's a goal. And Kilmac have scored, and it's Patrick Morrissey, the danger man for Kilmac, who has scored a goal. And it's a fantastic finish, it has to be said, and that's exactly the kind of goal you want to see to open up the Kilmac League. That is a good sign of things to come. Sorry, Patrick, I didn't get your face exactly right, but as I said before, not everyone is going to get exactly the same. So anyway, yeah, moving on to the goal here. I guess we won't have time for the goal, but fantastic. It gives it back to Kilmac. Kilmac trying to flick it forward, and it's found inside the box by the Lorax. Lorax looking for a pass. He tries a shot with himself, or he's going for a shot. It's outside the boot, I think it was. It was a good shot, however, it just wasn't far enough inside the post at Corbett. Giving the ball forward, Paul Allen here in some space, but he won't collect the ball. Or sorry, yes, he will collect the ball. Whoever was in front of him wouldn't collect the ball. Anyway, so now we give Daniel Fennell. It's Liam Fennell with a shot, and it's saved, but uncomfortably so. And Kilmac, if that shot had gone inside the post. So here we go. Here's the Zoket on the ball, looking to pass it forward, and that's a really bad challenge there from Gatton. He's I don't think it'll be a red card. Yes, it's a yellow. So anyway, not a red card challenge. Patrick Morrissey obviously not very happy with that, but yeah, as you can see there, just a very late challenge. Greenway Rovers, the home crowd urging their team on to victory here, but Kilmac looked very hard to break down. That is probably the best shot, and that could be it. It is it, and that's the full-time score, 1-0. Thanks to that lovely curling effort from Patrick Morrissey, the opening match of the Kilmac League ends with a victory for one of its finest teams. Kilmac Thomas AFC 1, Greenway Rovers 0. Now we begin the rest of the highlights from the all-weather pitch at St. Declan's. So it is Kiersey's United away. I like this stadium too now, actually. I think it's I like when it's it's small enough, like, you know, it's not too big. You know, I think I try to do that, you know, get a good variety. But anyway, here's the team. I just want to say that Pez actually makes the formations look kind of more, I suppose, realistic than what they actually are. I probably will do that before. I'll probably do that sometime, go over like what the actual formations are. But you know, I mean, I'll probably like have a video where like I explain everything, because like I just want to get this video up today because I promised I'd get it up today, and I want to actually fulfill one of these promises for once. But anyway, yeah. So into the highlights anyway. Talk about this game. St. Declan's let it took a long time to get going. So anyway, yeah, it was the Kiersey United had the most chance early on. Looking back Spingy anyway. Trying to force the ball into the box, gives back to the Mouseman. And Mouseman with a good shot, saved by Gemma. Anyway, fantastic goalkeeping there, you know, and good strike there from Mouseman too. I actually forgot what stats I used there, so many. Anyway, so there's the goal Spingy scored, giving it to Ropac kick 50. I put it at the end of the video, but he scored some cracker in a game. I played like warming up for this. So yeah, anyway, Ropac showing he can shoot from distance. He is a centre back. Yeah, that's shown in the formation, but yeah, he is a centre back. He's actually pretty good. But anyway, yeah, so Hugi left off Spingy and Matongo Babongo working. And this absolute thunder goal from Matongo Babongo gives Kiersey's United a much deserved lead in the game. Babongo is an Ethiopian player. Yeah, so I know he's quite good, you know. I suppose he could be, like, you know, probably the same way. But anyway, yeah, so anyway, fantastic goal. I mean, really, really well deserved by Kiersey United. By far the better team in the game. I did force St. Declan's to come out of their shells a little bit towards the end of the half. That shot there from, I think it was the break, just narrowly missing the post. But that's the way it was at half time. 1-0 to Kiersey United. Still a close game on the scoreline, and St. Declan's did come out and try and trouble the goalkeeper. Yes, that's the team power there with the shot. Good player for him actually. But anyway, yeah, this goal kick here, very poor. Given straight into Kiersey's. And here's Matongo Babongo, cuts inside the defence, has his shot, and that's a fantastic finish for his second goal of the day. It's 2-0 now to Kiersey United. So yeah, St. Declan's are in a bit of a hole at the moment, I would say. So yeah, they did make a substitution there, substituting the fullbacks. So they brought on the dynamic duo of Babo and Amama. They cannot be without each other actually. So yeah. Anyway, so so here we go. Another terrible kick out, and the kick outs were exceptionally poor. I might drop the keeper. Anyway, but it was Hoogie Bap Spingy, the other man up front, for Kiersey, who got the goal, and that made it a 3-0 game. And well, with a lot of time left to go in the game, it could have gotten much worse for St. Declan's, but it took until the 87th minute again for Kiersey to get in the score sheet with Matongo Bongo curling a shot inside the post. Kind of similar to Patrick Martin's goal in the opening game we saw. But yeah, it's pretty much one-way traffic in the second half, I have to say, just watching this game. But yeah, as if that wasn't enough, though it was, Kiersey went on the run for one more goal with a minute left in injury time. Matongo Babongo took the ball, driving inside the penalty area, fired it into the top corner, absolutely rifled it, completing his hat-trick, so he gets to take home the match ball. That's good for him. And St. Declan's Athletic humiliated in front of their own home crowd, and that is a very strong start for Kiersey's to get off to. St. Declan's will need to go back to the drawing board and really seriously reevaluate what it is they're trying to do, because that is just simply not good enough. But yeah, good win for Kiersey's. They will hopefully be able to push on and achieve much better things from this performance. Yeah, as you can see, Matongo Babongo, man of the match, taking on the match ball. And yeah, Kiersey's in their next game will play. I'll actually go over it at the end of the game. But anyway, yeah. So Rainbow Hall FC and St. Mary's Hurling is next. From the Rainbow Hall. So yeah, this was actually a very close game. It's possibly the best game of the. It's possibly the best game we opened with. Yeah. So I like the banners actually. I did add custom banners. I'll probably go over those some time when I'm not being serious. But anyway, yes. So I'll go over the next matches now. So you have to pay attention to the whole video. Yeah. So anyway, yeah. So the next matches are St. Mary's Hurling have a bye. Kent FC had a bye this week anyway. Yeah. So St. Mary's Hurling have a bye next week, so they're playing now. Fire Station 31-96 at home to Kent FC. Century United home to Kilmac Thomas AFC. Rainbow Hall at home to Kiersey's United. And Greenway Rovers at home to St. Declan's Athletic. So Fire Station are the only club, I believe, who were away this week, who are at home next week. So yeah, anyway, this shot here, this was very early on, this was a huge surprise, and the very poor defending from the reactions from the surprise shot, anyway, and that could have been Rainbow Hall up in front of their own home crowd very early on, but they still went for it. It almost ended up in a goal, but very stubborn defending from St. Mary's Hurling made sure that wasn't the case. Anyway, this ball into the box here caused some problems for the defence for Rainbow Hall, but they were able to clear it away. However, not enough, as this shot here, it took a deflection actually that carried it onto the palm of the goalkeeper for Rainbow Hall FC, who is Mo Salah, and it carried it onto the post for a corner. So yeah, this here, it's a scramble in the box, trying to get it away anyway here, and it's a lovely dummy, and John Milan fires into the corner of the goal. Fantastic finish from him, the Waterford man, which is absolutely over the moon with that goal there, playing the wrong spot, but not like he gives a shit, he's having the crack. And yeah, and so anyway, it was a very close game throughout, and St. Mary's were trying to put some distance between themselves and Rainbow Hall, very close to the half. And then they tried again, but I think that is Bernie Casey, but it's a very poor header. It probably should have been 2-0 there, but Rainbow Hall were still looking to press on, and after that they were very much aware that they needed to get back in this game as soon as possible. So they created some chances anyway, and this pass here back to Justin Power, who had the shot earlier on in the game, narrowly missing the post there. It might have been a goal there now, you know, if he just kept it inside the post a bit, because I don't think that Mossy Landy would have reached it. His handling has been very poor. But yeah, that substitution, Rainbow Hall hope, would have been enough, but it wasn't. So St. Mary's won the away side, winning for the first time this week. There's the Burger King congratulating his players on a job well done. And now we have the final game of the week. Century United home to Fire Station 31-96. So these are the two expansion teams. It was initially going to be just the 7 teams, but these two made it in. So yeah, this is the Zimbabwe Sex Line, the home arena of Century United. I actually didn't have time to update the logos. I might do it later, because, and I want to say this now, if you think there are any players that should be in it, you know, or there are improvements I can make, you know, go ahead and say it, because like this isn't the league. This is just me playing exhibition matches over and over again, and I have a league saved on my phone, like. So if you think there's any improvements, like, you know, let me know in the comments. You know, I could make the stadiums different, or I could change the logo or something, or, you know, whatever. So yeah, do that if you want. But yeah, right now we have to look at the highlights, and it didn't take very long for there to be a chance and a goal. Mr. Tato there for Century United, firing home an absolutely lovely finish on the volley. And yeah, so Mr. Tato there after 3 minutes. Nonetheless, he's a fantastic player for Century United, I must say. But it didn't take long before the visitors were trying to work their way back into the game. That shot there narrowly scraping past the post. That is Michy Batshuayi taking a break from playing actual football to come here. But yeah, they were creating chances. So Emer Martin there into Tinky Winky. And Tinky Winky trying a cross. It's knocked out, but it's a poor clearance. It comes back to Emer, and Emer fires a shot. It's saved, but only into the path of Nathan Cleary-Alsbury, who fires home. Just rolls it into the net, actually, to make it 1-1. So this was a bit of a surprise here. Going away to Centres is not an easy task, but they did it anyway. And that took us to half-time, where the score was 1-1. So yeah, with the score as 1-1, it meant that both teams had a chance of winning it. With that added confidence anyway, that injury to Michy Batshuayi, he would recover from it, so he would be back on the field. He didn't have to come off, but it was a booking there for player fouled him. I forget who fouled him. I'm just completely not paying attention to what the player names are. But anyway, yeah, Central United were trying, and this pass here back to Warren Cleary, firing absolutely lovely finish into the top corner of the goal. Fantastic from Warren Cleary. It's 2-1, and well, he possibly couldn't be happier with that finish. So yeah, and then after that, Central United just piled on as much pressure as possible to put the distance between themselves and the visitors, which shown that they could keep up. But yeah, that rebounded shot from Warren Cleary finding Mr. Tato, and Mr. Tato in the 81st minute just pretty much put the icing on the cake and sealed the deal for Central United. So anyway, yeah, after that it is I'll just tell you league leaders because I don't have time to do the full table because Champions League final is on right now. But Kiersey's United obviously way ahead with +5 goal difference, and they score here. So Central United are second with a +3 goal difference. So yeah, looking forward to next week, guys. I've already told you the fixtures. So I've been on the plan. Thank you for watching my videos, and if you'd like to see more videos like this, then please like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video, which will probably be Lier's SK career mode continue. Don't worry, I'm not giving up on that. I'm not giving up on the Battle Ninjas tournament either. Not giving up